All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're unpacking something called the Baker Street Conundrum. It's this wild business case where, get this, being amazing at your job could literally put you out of business. How does that even happen? Let's find out.
So the whole problem boils down to this totally bizarre conflict. On one side, you've got their superpower. They solve cases faster than anyone. I mean, they're brilliant. But, and this is the crazy part, their business model actually pays them more for being slow. The longer a case takes, the more money they make. It's completely backward.
So that really tees up the central question here, doesn't it? What on earth do you do when the thing you're best at is also the thing that's killing your bottom line? Okay, so how did they even get into this mess? To figure that out, we've got to explore what's called the paradox of excellence. And it really starts with the people at the center of it all.
So we're talking about the firm of Holmes and Watson. Now, this isn't some giant corporation. It's a small but incredibly powerful practice. They are legendary for getting things right and getting them right fast. You've got Mr. Holmes, the founder. His brain is just this incredible machine for deduction. And then you have Dr. Watson, his partner, who's the one actually trying to make the numbers work and keep the business running. And this right here, this quote just nails the problem. Their amazing skill for wrapping up cases in no time at all, it's not making them rich. It's actually a huge financial problem. Think about that for a second. Their own genius is literally bad for business. It's insane. So you're probably asking, how is that even possible? Well, it all comes down to a business model that is just fundamentally broken. A model that actually punishes you for being great. The culprit here is something called the daily retainer model. And it works exactly like it sounds. The firm gets paid a set amount of money for every single day they work on a case. So the longer they work, the more they get paid. Simple as that. And here's the kicker. This creates a situation where the faster Holmes is, the less money the firm makes. It's a perfect inverse relationship. He solves a case in a day, they get paid for one day. Meanwhile, some other firm that's not nearly as good takes a month to solve the exact same case. They walk away with 30 times the cash. It's a system that rewards mediocrity. So look at this, it just lays it out perfectly. A super fast resolution from Holmes and Watson, tiny bar, barely any revenue, but their slower competitor who drags it out for weeks, huge bar, massive payday. The market is basically handing out what you could call an inefficiency bonus. You get paid more for being worse at your job. Now, this isn't just a simple accounting problem. Oh no, it quickly turns into something way more serious. It becomes a battle between doing the right thing and, well, staying in business. This is where things get really tense. You see, the firm is stuck between a rock and a hard place. This isn't about some minor spreadsheet adjustment. They have to make a fundamental choice. Do they stick to their principles, their reputation for delivering quick justice? Or do they bow to the economic reality and figure out how to pay the bills? Let's break down the choice they're facing. Path number one is the ethical one. Their motive? Justice. The action? Solve the case as fast as humanly possible. The result? A fantastic reputation and a huge financial hit. Then there's path number two, the economic one. The motive here is just survival. The action? You guessed it. Let the case drag on. The result? The firm doesn't go bankrupt, but you have to wonder what that does to their soul. Okay, so how do you get out of a bind like this? It seems impossible, right? Well, the answer lies in a complete mindset shift. They need to stop thinking about selling their time and start thinking about selling their value. So, the big strategic question becomes this. How do we get our ethics and our bank account to finally be on the same team? How do we turn our greatest strength into our greatest asset instead of our biggest liability? And the solution, when you think about it, is brilliant. It's a total reinvention of what they sell. They have to ditch the whole pay-us-by-the-day model. Instead, they need to sell the one thing that nobody else can, a guaranteed, lightning-fast result. So here's the playbook for how they could do it. Step 1, identify what makes them special. That's easy, speed and accuracy. Step 2, completely sever the link between their price and time. No more hourly or daily rates. Step 3, build a new model. Maybe it's a single fee for the whole project, or maybe a big bonus if they succeed. And finally, step 4, they go out and market their speed as a premium feature. They don't apologize for it, they charge more for it.
All right, let's pull the camera back for a minute because this whole thing isn't really just about Holmes and Watson, is it? It's a lesson that could apply to, well, pretty much any of us. It's about solving your own version of this conundrum.
At the end of the day, the Baker Street Conundrum is about any person or any business that gets punished for being efficient. I mean, think about it. Lawyers who bill by the hour. The longer a case takes, the more they make. Consultants on a day rate. Same deal. Even freelance developers who get paid for their time instead of for the amazing app they build. It's everywhere. So as we get ready to wrap this up, I want you to really think about this for yourself, in your own job or your own business. Ask yourself, does my pricing model actually punish me when I do my best work? Am I selling my time or am I selling a result? Where in my world are we rewarding just being busy instead of actually achieving something? And the big one, how can I change things so that my revenue is tied to the incredible value I'm actually creating? So I leave you with this final thought. Take a good, hard look at your own world, your organization, your team, maybe even just your own freelance work, and ask yourself this one simple, powerful question. Where are we rewarding inefficiency? Because finding the answer to that, well, that could change everything.